Hello, my name is Olivia Tolliver, and I'm going to be presenting on Rachel Keneally, president of the Wishes Foundation. Now, you might be asking yourself, who is Rachel? Well, Rachel Keneally is a senior mass communications major at Belmont University, and she's from Atlanta, Georgia. In 2016, Rachel co founded the Wishes Foundation and served as vice president for 3 years before becoming president in 2019. The Wishes Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that exists to serve children in need by bringing beloved fairy tale characters to life. The Wishes Foundation, or Wishes for short, was founded in 2016 by Belmont University students Kat O'Neill and Rachel Keneally. Wishes strives to bring love and magic to children who need it most by fostering one-on-one interactions and providing personalized attention. The Wishes Foundation partners with local hospitals such as the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt and the Children's Hospital at TriStar Centennial, as well as area shelters and special education schools. So you might be wondering how I got involved with Wishes, and I've actually been involved for 2 years, and I have worked with Rachel for 2 years. At the beginning of my freshman year, I was cast as a character performer, and I now serve on the executive council as the digital marketing specialist. Over the past week, I have been able to observe Rachel's leadership style in 3 different ways. The first way was at our executive council meeting. The second was at our Hillwood Country Club event meeting. And the third was at our character performer training. So let's get into Rachel's leadership analysis. After observing Rachel and taking many notes, I discovered that Rachel is a Democratic leader. In Chapter 1 of our textbook, Managing Public Relations, SMUD describes a Democratic leader as those who seek consensus. These leaders actively pursue people's views and feedback, then consensually weigh the pros and cons of alternatives to reach a mutually agreed upon decision. Her democratic leadership style became the most obvious to me during our weekly executive council meeting. Rachel created and implemented a process of approval which allows everyone's opinions and concerns to be heard. We use this process when discussing whether or not we want to confirm or deny character visits, fundraising events, membership concerns, budgets, or any other organizational change. The process of approval is as follows. Step 1. Go over the details. Step 2. Ask counsel for any questions. Step 3. Discuss the pros and cons. And Step 4. Take a council vote where majority wins. This process that Rachel has installed aligns exactly with the characteristics of a Democratic leader because it ensures that everyone in the Executive Council has a voice and their opinions are validated through the council vote. Even if Rachel wanted to approve something, it wouldn't be possible without a majority vote from the rest of the council. According to the Leadership Styles lecture video, the Democratic leadership style can be very slow because everyone's opinion must be heard, which is true in this case because we have 9 executive council members who each must be heard. However, we still get everything done in an orderly fashion. We also used the process of approval at our Hillwood Country Club event meeting earlier in the week. This event is our biggest fundraising event of the year, and we approved many items such as the itinerary, the budget, and the characters that will be in attendance. This meeting was set up in a very similar way to our executive council meetings, and it also helped to exemplify Rachel's democratic leadership style. This leads me to my next point, which is that Rachel is also a charismatic leader, which is under the transformational view of leadership. In Chapter 1, SMUD describes a charismatic leader as especially gifted leaders who possess and exude self-confidence and competence. They tend to be extraordinary orators, linking symbolic, myths, and group goals effectively. Additionally, charismatic leaders are often seen as highly inspirational, visionary, influential, and enthusiastic. Her charismatic leadership type was very hard to miss while at our character performing training session. This is an informational meeting where all cast members, new and old, learn about how to be a successful character performer while also being reminded of our wishes, mission, and values. Rachel led this training session alongside her vice president. During the session, Rachel created and presented highly informational slideshows showing off her excellent public speaking skills. She also demonstrated how to apply character makeup, successfully put on a character wig, and how to pose for photos. This showed great levels of confidence. She also answered any questions with confidence and enthusiasm and reassured each person that they were chosen for a reason and will do great things within Wishes. This ensured the organization of her competence. Now let's talk about what types of followers will work best with Rachel. I found each of these definitions on the Followership Style Descriptions PDF. Rachel's style of leadership is very inspiring and will work best with exemplary followers. Exemplary followers are very committed, critical thinkers, and they work well with team members. Unfortunately, this means that there are many followership styles that won't work well with her leadership style, at least not at first. These include alienated followers, who are independent thinkers and tend to be disengaged from the group, as well as conformist followers who tend to not think for themselves and always agree with the leader. Pragmatic followers also don't work extremely well with Rachel's leadership style because they tend to do mediocre work and care more about themselves than the group. Also, passive followers don't match with Rachel because they expect their leader to do everything for them. However, all of that goes to say, I believe Rachel's charismatic leadership style can advance each of the followership styles in order to bring them closer to being an exemplary follower because she encourages each person to be the best version of themselves. So, to review, during my leadership analysis of Rachel Keneally, I found that she is a democratic and charismatic leader who works best with exemplary followers. However, I believe that she can inspire each type of follower to do their best and one day become exemplary followers themselves. So that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed my leadership analysis of Rachel Keneally. Have a great day.